This feels way too on point. Today is Vlog-A-Day 911. Good morning. It's Sunday, and I'm going to try to undertake the Herculean feat of making it all the way downtown on my wheel, which might not work out very well. What I'm gonna do in order to make sure that I survive is I'm gonna take breaks along the way as I need them, which I'll probably need one easily halfway, if not sooner, by taking some time lapses as I go. You know, just stopping, taking some footage. I'm gonna try and take the most direct route to get there, grab coffee at the Peloton. I would love to have some coffee right now. But in the process, of course, I can always get something that looks nice and hopefully have some fun. I will have fun. It's a lot of fun to ride the wheel. It's more the issue of like pushing to get my endurance up. It's not that, it's like exercise. It's like I'm actually trying to build up real endurance so that my feet and calves and whole body don't revolt against the experience, which is possible. So we're gonna try to have zero revolts. I'm also taking like the safest path down. There are a couple of different routes I wanna try, but I'm probably not quite there yet, and also would lengthen the trip by a little bit and also increase the likelihood of spending a lot of time on cobblestones, which cobblestones aren't a huge deal, but they slow you down a lot. And I'm just gonna try and stick to like bike paths today. And hopefully there's no drama surrounding it. Also, it was a lot of fun to stream yesterday on Twitch. Thanks to Mystery Man and Dixie for hanging out, as well as Spicy Memes. I don't know who that is, but somebody else who watches a lot. I never figured out for sure who that was. I don't feel like. Maybe it's in the chat log. I'm not sure. But I had a really good time. Like, it's been a long time since I just like kind of let myself relax and play video games, and it was fun to do it with other people hanging around on the Twitch. So that was cool. I linked to it yesterday. I'll link to it again today, and I'll also link to the YouTube channel where I'm just kind of exporting those videos to archive them after. I haven't really done anything to make that channel anything special, and I'll put some more effort into it eventually. But for now, really, the whole gaming thing is just for me to have an excuse to play video games. I figure from hanging out with you guys and playing some games, then it's, you know, justifiable. There's something about having it recorded and being put to use that makes it a lot easier for me to justify doing it. Otherwise, I don't have time for video games. Life's too busy and serious. But life should never be that serious. Anywho, that's enough of that. Let's go get coffee. This is already so much fun. Like, just picking a route is like, yo, let's go across this way. Now that's my kind of protest. I don't know if that's for sure what they're doing, but I have a feeling that's what they're doing, and it's great. What's this guy doing? People parking in bike lanes. Minor pet peeve, but definitely a pet peeve. Anyways, this is great. I'm loving this. Status report. Maybe halfway there. We're getting pretty close to the Louvre. My right calf's been giving me trouble the last week anyways. I don't know what its problem is. I need to be stretching it more or something, but it's the one that's fatiguing a little bit first. My left feels fine. Maybe I'm favoring my left foot. I don't know. But either way, this is fantastic. The other bonus of today is we're gonna get to go through the secret tunnel, which I haven't done in a long time. So we'll do that after we stop and take a time lapse of this side of the Louvre or something. Just give us a wee bit of a break. Amazing. Definitely a huge fan of this. It's a little bit slower than I was expecting. We'll see what the final time is when we get there, but I feel great. Now it's my left foot's a little bit the tired one. Taking a couple of breaks is a good idea. Get a couple of shots in along the way, let the feet rest, but we're almost there. We're really, really close, so no more breaks. I think we're gonna make it all the rest of the way. That's something else to consider. Some random small dogs hate this thing. Whoa, that pug just jumped out of nowhere at me. That's not the first time that's happened. I actually almost got attacked by 2 small dogs once before. So I don't know if it's making like a really high-pitched noise that only some dogs seem to hate it. Not very many, but like that's the 3rd dog that's freaked out on me. Definitely gives you a little bit of an adrenaline boost because like I don't want to run over that tiny little dog. I am about to feel very accomplished. We're mere minutes away from achieving a lifelong goal. And by lifelong, I mean, you know, ever since I bought this thing goal. And since before I bought it, ever since I wanted one of these things. Anyways, we're almost there. Yes! Paul's not here to see it. He's the one that was like not believing in me. Cindy and Monica and crew, thank you so much for the tortilla chips. It's really nice. Pretty sure I can make it home with those. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it all the way home on the wheel or not, but coffee, waffle, regroup. Thanks, sir. Quick break. I gotta go show Josh how to unlock the bikes. He's never done it before, and they've sent him to get them. Assuming he has the right key, we should be fine. Go back to the old days of bike tour guiding in Paris. So then, I probably shouldn't be filming this part. I probably should not be filming this part. We have to go up the ramp. And voila, we have 2 bikes. Now we'll set them up at the Peloton or hand them over to whoever's renting them. I'm a helpful handyman. Wheels of all kinds today. Coffee time is done. Paul's really interested in this guy, so I'm gonna ride off into the sunset in front of him. I'm actually gonna go across the way to Eru, the guys that do the repairs, because this thing's vibrating in a way I'm not sure about, so I'm gonna ask them to take a look at it. And they're also the guys I wanted to buy my helmet from, so we'll see if they got the helmet I want in stock or not. They were supposed to call me, they never did. We'll check. And then we'll see if I can make it home or not. Dang it, Google Maps. They're closed on Sundays? You lied to me. Well, poop. Okay. Can't check in with these guys. I think it's okay. It's making that little weird grinding sensation a little bit less, or it's not as noticeable at least. So I'm gonna see if I can make it at least to Musée d'Orsay and grab my museum pass that my parents bought for me for Christmas, which is really nice of them. So see if we can't make that happen at least. And then see if I pass out after that. Seriously, this is so much fun. It's starting to get a little bit cranky. I've unlocked a faster speed. I can go over 20 kilometers an hour now, which is pretty solid. Fortunately, I think my battery life's about to give out on me. We'll see. It says I've got 9 kilometers left, but since when I left, it said I had 20 kilometers left. The gauge on distance is definitely not accurate at all. Anyways, I think we might at least make it to Musée d'Orsay. The Louvre is on the right here, so we're going by the Louvre, which is good, and the smallest house in Paris, which is also good. Pretty solid, pretty solid. We're gonna make it a pretty good distance, but definitely not as long range of an option as advertised. The range is a bit of a lie. Oh yeah, it's hitting its sourpuss phase. I think the battery life might. You can hear it beeping. It's fighting. Oh crap! It's fighting a lot. All right, so anyways, when it's fighting you in traffic, bad timing. Ouais, ça va. So that's dangerous. If it's gonna fight you on the battery front, don't be in the taxi lane when it happens. Seems to be fine now. I don't know what its problem was. Oh no, there it goes. Now it's starting to fight me again. So we made it to Musée d'Orsay. Better than nothing. Grab that Christmas pass and then jump on a bus, I guess. Success. Now I need to get out of here. The other thing that was interesting was that they actually let me bring the wheel in, but I had to put it through the x-ray machine on its own. I was kind of surprised. I actually wondered if they were gonna like kick me out just for trying to bring it in, but you can't ride it, but you can carry it, which is miserable. So let's try to get it home before it gets too cranky. I'm still gonna go as far as this thing will take me. Like, it's gonna have to fight me to get me to, it's gonna fight me here soon, I have a feeling. It's the worst feeling in the world when it starts fighting you because it like starts to kick back a little bit. You go slower, or okay. Theoretically, it's still got another 5 or 6 kilometers on it. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't know what that last one was. I don't know why it was fighting me so hard that one time when it still had battery life. We're figuring this out as we go. It was probably something I did, let's be honest. In the meantime, I'm getting really close. So the trick was that if I just slow down and let it kind of regain its sense of ownership and regain its sense of, I don't know, if I just slowed down long enough for it to go back to being upright, then I could, you know, buy back some speed and it was fine. Made it most of the way, but then once it's decided it's done with you, it is done with you. I mean, I guess they have to find some way of discouraging you from continuing to ride, but it's kind of annoying that it's like it feels pretty risky that you'd be going at a decent clip and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, 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 nope. It starts to die on you. Anyways, overall, still very, very pleased with it. Should have stopped at the last bus stop instead of continuing to try probably, but hey, you don't know how long you're gonna make it until you try, right? So fast forward to home. And back. That was a lot of fun. It is mildly frustrating when it just kind of gives up the ghost like that, but aside from that, like really cool. It's nice to be able to just kind of dart into town like that. It's about the same speed as a casual bike. I did pass some people who were just out for a bike ride. The guys who are hardcore bikers did not pass at all. So the main problem is the range. It claims it's got 33, 35 kilometers, but it was more like 12 or 13 kilometers. Not even. Yeah, maybe about 12 or 13 kilometers in total. So that's unfortunate that its range is that limited, because if it was actually 30 kilometers, then I'd be set. Like I'd be able to go into town, dart around a little bit, and come all the way home, no problem. And I really want to be traveling above ground as much as possible. I love the metro system here in Paris. It's an amazing metro system, but like I want to be seeing more of the city. I want to be connecting the dots as to like where what is. Like when you just go down into the metro and pop back out, you don't really see so much of the city, and you don't see how things are connected and how everything's interconnected and close. Because Paris isn't that big of a city, and if I could just bounce around on that, that'd be great. So I might have to think about getting a bike still. I'd like having a bicycle. It's just, this is a fun way to get around, but probably only, for shorter trips, which is unfortunate. The other thing is trying to figure out how to get it like in and out of places. Like if I want to go watch a movie, I could easily get to the movie theaters and back with it, but where would I put it during the movie? Would they store it for me, or would I have to like carry it in with me? Would they even let me? Where would I put it? Those are the things I got to figure out. I did see, of course, a new Space Invader from the bus on my way, which I was thinking I would just charge this and go get it, but I still need to go for my run today, stay on top of my goals. I'm only actually like a mile and a half away from hitting my goal for this week. So I'm gonna go for a run. I'll go get that Space Invader, and then that'll probably be it for the day, because let's be honest, I got a lot of footage out of that. That was really, really fun. Thank you for going on a ride with me on my wheel. I'm going to live stream a little bit more today on Twitch as well. I want to get some stuff up and running. And like I said, I'm going to go through Half-Life, relive that experience. Then I might hit Half-Life 2, I'm not sure. And then I think Skyrim, and I'm open to ideas too. Maybe we can have some votes on Patreon about what I should play next, if you guys are interested in that at all. If you're not interested, don't worry about it. But it is a lot of fun. I'm just having a good time. Today is a good day. It's been a lot of fun. I also should probably eat some real food. I'll get it figured out. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for, more of this nonsense and other fun nonsenses. I just got done streaming. An unfortunate thing to be aware of, though, is that the beginning of this stream, it was just on the loading page. Thankfully, somebody said something, so we were able to get it up and running, like functioning properly, so you could actually see me playing the game. But we're learning as we go. I'm going to try and do a live edit tonight and use the same setup so that you can actually see me as I edit. I think that'd be kind of cool. But before I do my live edit, I need to go for a run because I got to meet my goals. And then I'm just going to see you bright and early tomorrow morning for, Mondays in Paris. It'll be glorious. Mondays are great everywhere, but especially in Paris. See you tomorrow.